Hello, my name is Jason Mercer, the Toronto Real Estate Board's Director of Market Analysis and Service Channels. We are now halfway through 2018, a year that has seen quite a bit of volatility so far. So with this in mind, let's take a look at how June fared compared to last year and last month. So starting with transactions, Greater Toronto Area Realtors reported 8,082 home sales through TREB's MLS system in June 2018. And this is up 2.4% compared to the low reached in June 2017. After preliminary seasonal adjustment, sales were also up 17.6% on a monthly basis between May 2018 and June 2018, continuing the trend of somewhat volatile month-over-month changes over the past year as homebuyers reacted to various policy changes impacting the market. Now, home ownership has proven to be a positive long-term investment. After some adjustment to the Fair Housing Plan, the new OSFI stress test requirement, and generally higher borrowing costs, homebuyers are starting to move back into the market, with sales trending up from last year's lows. On top of this, market conditions appear to be tightening, with sales accounting for a greater share of listings, as new listings have dropped compared to last year. Tighter market conditions have translated into average price growth. The average selling price edged up by 2% on a year-over-year basis to $807,871 in June 2018. After preliminary seasonal adjustment, the average selling price was also up by 3.3% month-over-month between May 2018 and June 2018. Again, it's important to remember that there is a certain amount of volatility in month-over-month statistics. In contrast to the average selling price, the MLS Home Price Index was down by 4.8% on a year-over-year basis, but remained basically flat month-over-month. The difference in the year-over-year rates of change between the average price and the MLS HPI was likely due, at least in part, to a change in the mix of properties sold in June 2018 compared to June 2017, with low-rise home types accounting for a greater share of sales in June 2018. Now, when we're thinking about price, we also have to consider the relationship between supply and demand. The expectation is to see improvement in sales over the next year, but over the same time period, it is likely that issues surrounding the supply of listings will persist. This suggests that competition between buyers could increase, exerting increased upward pressure on home prices. With the new provincial government in place and municipal elections on the horizon, housing supply should be top of mind for policymakers. From the perspective of public policy, TREB looks forward to working with all returning and newly elected MPPs and to speaking out during the municipal election campaign to ensure that home ownership and housing affordability issues are a top priority for elected officials. In this regard, one of the most important issues is ensuring that no new municipal land transfer taxes are imposed on homebuyers. We hope the new provincial government and municipal election candidates will represent the views of the people on this issue, which are clear. They oppose land transfer taxes because they are a barrier to home ownership and discourage individuals and families from right-sizing, further constraining the supply of homes available for purchase. Recent polling conducted for TREB by Ipsos showed that the majority of GTA residents support the reduction and/or total abolition of land transfer taxes, both at the provincial and municipal levels in the case of Toronto. Taking all this together, I think it'll be an exciting few months as we move through the summer and into the fall. Thanks very much. I look forward to speaking with you again at the beginning of August.
Brought to you by GTA Realtors.